Okay, this video is on how to make a digital ID. How to make a digital ID. So, first of all, we've gotten the picture downloaded into the ID photos. So, we're going to select one here. And first of all, we're going to see that there's a lot of unnecessary area, in this picture. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out and crop the person a little more, so it cuts out all this extra white space, especially if you think of an ID, it gets very small. So we need to open it in the correct application. It's in Windows Live Photo Gallery right now, but we need to change that. So we're going to actually select File, and then go to Open With, and then we're going to go to Paint. We love Paint, alright? So first of all, you can see how big this is, so we're going to resize it, and this will do percentage-wise, because you have this checked, it defaults to check. You can maybe do it, let's try 40%, and then press OK. Okay, that's a lot better, but we're going to need it a lot smaller than that even. So let's go, we'll actually, just so we know, we will go back with the back button and make that real big again, and we'll resize to 15%. And let's see how that looks. Okay, much better. Still, let's go back one more time and resize it. So this is right from the original picture, and let's go 10%. Let's see how that looks. Alright, that looks like pretty close to the size that we want. So what we want to do then is we hit select, and what we're doing is you hit select right up here, and then what you're doing is you're just picking the part of the picture that we want. So it will crop out all the other stuff, so it's just this box, and then you come up here and hit crop, and bam, it's just that. Alright, so you might save that as, and it will say, do you want to save that again, or save and you want to replace it? Yeah, we'll replace it because all that other was just unnecessary. Alright, now we're going to actually go out of Paint, and then we're going to come back into it. So now what we want to do is go up to Digital Business Cards, and we're going to hit the blank one, but obviously this one looks like it's not blank, but we can make it blank. So same thing, we just picked up this picture, so what we're going to do is open it with Paint. We love Paint. Alright, so first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this picture here. So we're going to do the opposite. We're going to take this picture and put select, and then we're going to right click and just put cut. And it just makes it all white. We're also going to do that for his name. Select it, right click, cut, and then also for the phone number. We're actually just going to do the whole thing, so it will be all new text here. Alright, so now we got a blank one. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to save this as blank. So now you have it blank that you won't have to go in and cut that, but in case you do, you know how to do it. Now we need to get her picture on here. So what we do is we hit this little arrow under select. I'm sorry, we don't hit that. Just go back to that. We go to paste, and we hit paste from. It's going to ask you where you want to search for it. Well, we want to search in ID photos, alright? But let's just say you weren't there. Then we'll just go to desktop, and then here it is, the ID card photo, so you select that. And then we want to find that picture of the rep again, and it was Taylor, so we hit Taylor, and then we can just scroll right up. And look, because we already took the time to size it correctly, that's a great size. All right, and then so you just put it there, but now you need to click over here so it locks it in. Now, once you do this, it's going to leave that picture on, and you will not be able to move it or anything, which is fine. So there you got it. Now we need to do what? We need to add call and their number, and then their name up here, right? So the name is, what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. See this little A right here? That means text. So it says, and you just hover over it, it says insert text into picture, which is perfect. Just put that text over the picture. Let's make it red color, a little darker red, and we'll put, I love that red. Let me try this red here. Taylor, yeah, that's good. Taylor Carpenter. Alright, we could, we've selected bold already. We might make that a little bigger, so I'm going to highlight the whole thing and make it, let's see here. I like kind of 26. So you see how part of the name is cut off, so we need to extend this a little bit here. Extend this a little bit here. We can make this right to there. Click that, and so it's in red. So then we can just hover on this line here and then hold it down, and I can move this all the way around anywhere I want. Let's get it so it's pretty much aligned as centered, not too far from the top, not too far from the bottom. So we're centering it this way, horizontally and vertically, which that looks pretty good. And then again, once I click over here, it's going to lock that in. But if I say I don't like it, then I can always hit the back button and start over again. Okay? But now I need to make a new text here. So I make sure that's there, and then I click over here, and I need to put what? Call or text 757 535 0724. Okay, now you see it wasn't big enough, so what I have to do is I have to stretch this out so that it's big enough, and I can close that up a little bit if I want. Whoop, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see here. I want to all right. Okay, so I just had to hit the back button there. For whatever reason, that didn't work out. So, but that's good illustration. You can always use that back button and get back to where you were originally. Even if you have to redo something, that's fine, rather than having to start all over. All right, so we're going back here, and we're going here. We know this isn't going to probably be long enough, so we're going to just stretch it right now. And we're going to put call / text 757, and then their phone number. I just do this because it helps me to center it where I want it. I'm thinking more in the center of the whole ID, which is good. All right, I like that. Right there. Okay, and then we want to save it, right? So File, Save As, and we want this in the digital business card. So if you didn't know where that is, let's just pretend like this didn't just pop up. We go to Desktop, we go to ID Card Photos, and then we go to Digital Business Cards, because this one is done, but we don't want to save it as the blank one, right? We want to save that blank one so it'll make it easier next time. So we'll save it as the rep's name and press save. Any transparency will be lost if you save this picture. Do you want to continue? Yes. All right. Now we have saved that, so we have to exit it in order to send it to Mike. So then you simply let's just go out of it here, and then you can always let me open this up a little bit. You can always go to the folder and go to Desktop and go to ID Card Photos, and right here in Taylor. So when you just go to your email and then hit attached, all right, and it won't let you send it if it's open. So send an email with the attachment, and then find this file and click on it, and then email it to Mike, and then he'll do the rest of getting it to the rep. So that's it. That's how to make a digital ID card, and over and out.